Elon Musk is currently speaking with the CEO of Synchron, a different BCI business. They are a business that is extremely similar to Neuralink, according to Neuralink Update, and their CEO, Thomas Oxley, is a lot like Elon Musk. Why Elon Musk is seeking deals, why the former president of Neuralink is now an investor with Synchron, and even what Neuralink has called for Halloween. Elon Musk has announced that he will demonstrate the most recent advancements at Neuralink, a firm that manufactures brain implants, at a Halloween show and tell. Apart from that, people have no idea what Neuralink is displaying or conveying, but they do know some possible reasons why Elon might believe it is time to inform the world about the development of his brain-computer interface, which offers us a starting point. There are currently two main routes that news articles are trying to go in. Either Elon Musk is trying to take over Synchron or Synchron is trying to take over BCI, and Neuralink is basically a huge failure that kills monkeys. Elon Musk reportedly contacted Thomas Oxley, the CEO and creator of Synchron, in recent weeks to negotiate a potential investment transaction. Other than the assertion that Elon wants to negotiate a transaction of some kind, they were unable to provide any other information about the specifics of what the two men may have talked about. For unnamed persons who are knowledgeable about the situation served as the basis for this article. Both company representatives have declined to speak with Reuters or any other media organization further. As a result, a major news network used one implication from four anonymous persons who actually know nothing substantive to create a catchy title. The anonymous quartet claimed that Elon Musk complained to Neuralink staff members about their slow advancement. Who doesn't find slow progress frustrating? Did you recently receive notification that your Amazon delivery was delayed and consider it to be perfectly okay? Now, Elon Musk and his whole Twitter purchase debacle are to blame for a lot of the issues. You must remove a portion of the patient's skull to install the Neuralink, which involves inserting small electrode wires straight into the brain tissue using a robotic sewing machine. Neuralink's goal is to establish a super high bandwidth connection between the brain and a computer so that a person can interact with a computer directly through their brain at a rate that is much faster than what is feasible with a keyboard and mouse. By doing this, people can combine human intelligence and artificial intelligence. A stent that ascends a significant blood artery from the neck to place electrodes in the cortical region allows a Synchron device to enter the brain. This serves to enable fundamental computer operations, such as texting and online browsing, to be controlled by a signal from the brain. This includes procedures like robot brain surgery and skull sawing to improve the quality of life for those who are paralyzed. The other is a highly popular medical treatment that includes inserting a stent through a blood channel. By the way, Synchron was the first of the modern BCI startup businesses to enter the human trial phase. The skull-cutting method was approved for human trials before the stent-based electrode approach. In Australia, they started implanting its stent-based electrodes, known as stentrodes, into human patients in 2019, while in the United States, they started their first human testing in 2021. The stentrode device's simplicity also prevents it from reaching its full potential. For instance, although the electrodes are located inside the blood arteries inside the brain, they are not in physical contact with the cortex's neurons. This indicates that there is a finite amount of bandwidth, sufficient for simple operations, but nowhere near the level that Elon Musk is aiming for. The electrodes used by Synchron, on the other hand, must be inserted directly into the targeted gray matter after some of the skulls has to be removed. Over 1,000 different electrodes can be deployed using a single connection device. One for each side of the brain can even be implanted in a single patient. To go beyond what is physically possible with the human hand and to develop this unrestricted symbiosis between humans and machines, this much bandwidth is required from the brain to the computer. Neuralink has nothing to gain from Synchron's product development because Neuralink is already a significantly more complicated, over-engineered device in comparison, which is also the reason why they haven't made as much progress toward human testing. They're already doing that, they've already figured it out. There is no doubt that more complexity equates to more time, and Elon and Thomas are real people who occasionally speak to one another. It would be strange if they weren't familiar because Thomas gave a TED Talk that had a significant impact, and they were both featured presenters at a TED Talk conference in Vancouver this April. Elon's desire to encourage that by possibly even making a financial investment in Synchron at this time is understandable. Success at Synchron does not diminish Neuralink in any way. In fact, The more success the BCI sector experiences now in its infancy, the more prospects there will be in the years to come. As much as everyone in the media wants to portray this as some sort of competition to win, it's not a race. Rather, it's a journey towards discovering better ways to use technology to improve human lives, and they begin by providing assistance to those who most need it. And Elon wouldn't be the only prominent figure in the BCI sector to have invested in Synchron and taken on a consulting role with the business. One of the foremost authorities in BCI technology worldwide is Hodak. He was a co-founder of Neuralink and served as its president until Elon Musk sacked him in the early months of 2021. Just a difference of opinion, no harsh feelings evidently. Max had reservations about the idea of integrating human AI. Elon is more interested in utilizing the human brain to enhance technology, while Max is more interested in using technology to augment the human brain. He really went on to build his own brain technology startup, which he simply called Science. He is utilizing this business to achieve his own goals, such as expanding the human experience through the addition of new senses. It's really psychedelic stuff. If you're interested in learning more, let us know in the comments section below. He has a really great site where he talks in depth about all of this. Hodak is an investor in and advisor to Synchron in addition to being the proprietor of his own BCI company. Max adds that he continues to own his Neuralink stocks and to support the business. He stated, "I'm sure they'll get into humans soon, too," in a Bloomberg interview. There are several concepts in this area that are worthwhile trying. This demonstrates that there isn't brutal competition for the top positions. Instead, it's a partnership between several parties who are all working toward the same goal. People anticipate seeing an example of what they can accomplish with more bandwidth. They have already established the fundamental functionality of the Link device. They must now demonstrate their true capabilities to us. They must defend the risky brain surgery and intricate engineering behind their technology. One difficulty is that monkeys cannot exhibit a communication-based application like Synchron has done because they cannot speak English. The video game monkey idea, though, has more potential. If Neuralink could transform their monkey from commanding a two-dimensional Pong paddle to controlling a three-dimensional avatar in a three-dimensional virtual realm, everyone would be genuinely impressed. So, in terms of capabilities, people would be moving from Atari to Nintendo 64, and something like that would really make waves in the neuroscience world and pave the way for what Neuralink can achieve in the future through human trials. If a device like the Synchron can connect a person to the text-based Web 2 platform, then perhaps the increased bandwidth of a Neuralink can enable a person to access the Web 3 metaverse world and experience life through their avatar that they would never be able to physically experience due to their disabilities. If nothing else, it would justify Neuralink's risky effort at invasive brain surgery on a human patient. So, what do you think, though? What new Neuralink demonstrations do Elon Musk have planned, and when do you think will the first human trials start? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you for stopping by to watch. See you in our next video. Bye.